Hey friends, I've got an idea. Let's get out in the great outdoors at Luton Park, a county park near Rockford. How bright that Virginia creeper is. That is just beautiful. Virginia creeper is a native vine that grows here in the forest at Luton Park. Wow, pretty. This insect called a milkweed bug. It's feeding on this plant called butterfly weed, which is in the milkweed family. There's the eastern cottontail. The eastern cottontail is a native mammal in our part of Michigan. Do you see its white little cottony tail? I wonder what will happen when I get closer. What is the natural response of an eastern cottontail when a large animal approaches? Let's see, is it just going to sit there? Is it domestic or is it wild? Let's see what happens as we get closer. Wow, it's letting me get really close. There it goes. Now that's the natural instinctive response of an eastern cottontail to a large animal approaching. It jumped away. That's an instinctive response. Wow, look at that thorn on multiflora rose. This is an invasive plant that grows in many parks. It kind of takes over an area and that can rip your clothes and even rip a hole in your skin. Multiflora rose, watch out for it, friends. This purple loosestrife is an invasive plant that will take over a wetland and not allow anything else to grow there. And because it's not from around here, very, very few animals eat purple loosestrife. It's a very aggressive, invasive species in wet areas. Purple loosestrife. Let's not spread that around. This is so cool. I was walking out here in the woods, and wouldn't you know, I found a really cool amphibian with a black mask called a wood frog. A wood frog is an amphibian that kind of shares a similar habitat to the salamanders I'm looking for. I'm gonna let it go. Let's see what it does. It's a wood frog. Isn't that cool? We found one. It's a redback salamander. This is the lead phase or the gray phase, so it doesn't have much of a red back, but this is a salamander. It's actually an amphibian. Do you see its two eyes? Do you see its four legs with its little tiny feet and a long tail? Salamanders are so cool. They're amphibians that don't even have lungs. They breathe through their thin skin, and that's why they need to stay moist or a little bit wet. This is a redback salamander. I'm going to let it go right where I found it under this log. That is so cool. Say goodbye to the redback salamander. Isn't he cute? Look, friends, here's food for a salamander. Salamanders like invertebrates like worms, slugs, sow-bugs, beetles, ants. Remember the invertebrates we found under logs? Well, there's a worm that's food, potential food, for a salamander. Look at the size of those ears on the woodland deer mouse. Do you think that mouse can hear really well? Look at the eyes. It has large eyes for a mouse, so it can see even at night. It's mostly nocturnal. These deer mice, woodland deer mice, get into my house sometimes. So I trap them in a live catch trap and then I let them go in a forest where they'll be happy, where they have good habitat, a place they can find their food, water, and shelter. Isn't he cute? Let's let this little deer mouse go now. Look, friends, check it out. This big blue stem is taller than I am. This is a really tall grass that grows in fields, meadows, and prairies. It's a native grass, big blue stem. It's huge. Look at that. Wow. Hello, big blue stem. Hello, friends. Look at all the biodiversity. Many kinds of living things in this meadow of science at Luton Park. Biodiversity. Check it out. Hello, friends. I'm in the great outdoors at a farm of a neighbor's, and I'm looking at what is wild and what is domestic. Take a look. These animals, these are chickens. Our neighbors and friends have many, many chickens. This one's a barred rock. Does any wild animal look like a chicken to you? This bird is domesticated. Chickens have been around for a long time, so we're looking at domestic and wild animals. And we're going to see if a domestic animal like this can learn. So let's watch and see what happens. Do you hear the signal? Oh, did you hear the response? We just talked about stimulus and response. Look what's happening. Oh my goodness, look at them. Do you see what's happening here? Boys and girls, they can learn. Now these aren't cows, are they?
They're bovine.
They're bovine.
Bovine. They're both, the lead one is a steer,
Wow.
and the other three are heifers, which are females that have not had babies yet.
Steers and heifers. These cattle have learned to come to that voice. I think they want food. Hey friends, Mr. Peterson here, and we're looking at domestic and wild animals. I want you to meet a friend of mine who's right down the road, and this farmer friend is going to tell you about these amazing cattle. Here she is. And I would like to introduce you to my friend, Farmer Kimberly.
Hey, hi you guys, how are ya? I'm so glad you could come out to my farm today and be part of this. Mr. Peterson wanted me to tell you a little bit about my animals that I have here, and I have some heifers here, which a lot of people would call cows, but they're not cows yet because actually heifers or cows can't be cows until they've had 2 babies. Not twins, but 2 sets of babies. So they will have their first calf this coming spring, and they will become a heifer first calf. They're called heifers right now because they've never had a baby. And so then after the second time that they have a baby, they will be cows. And so that's when they'll be actually have the term cow. But right now they're basically bovine, which means cattle or all the herd. They're bovine. And then we have here the big guy. This is my steer, and he's a male. And they're called steers, and those are the ones that are, you know, mostly you hear about people having a steer for meat, but we can also eat heifers and cows for meat. So not everybody is bred.
So they're not all cows. Isn't that amazing? I kind of thought they're all cows.
No,
Thank
we
you.
just call them cows because it's a cool name.
Thank you. Farmer
you bet.
Kimberly, you are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Wow. Domestic animals. These are heifers and a steer. Awesome. They're not just cows. You all know about kitties, don't you? Hello, kitties. Cats are domestic animals too. There is not a wild animal that looks exactly like a house cat. There are some close relatives, aren't there? See you later, kitties. Kitty, 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 kitty. Aw, aren't they cute? They're domestic animals.